We know how many lives we are saving, how many workers we have, and also we get some donations from Space Drawn. In this Devlog.
Hey, my name is Garrett, and welcome to episode 36 of Attila's Trek. I am making a game called Space Prevention Force, a tycoon and management game where you try to save as many lives as possible. Stick around to see all the progress done this week, and now let's have some fun. But first, let's take a moment to thank Lo-Fi for keeping us game devs sane and entertained while we make our games. This week, I started adding room tracking, so now the rooms actually know what's going on in them. So the first part I have done now, sort of done, is that each room knows how many workers are in the room, and it has a limit, so you can only place X amount of workers in a room at a time. I don't have these numbers set because I don't even have all the rooms set yet, but there will be a cap on each one and it'll probably end up being different. Again, this is just the start of the system, but the rooms are starting to become self-aware in a way. I also fixed the currency animation text, so now it actually displays the amount of currency you have spent or you have gained. This isn't really a huge thing, it's just more aesthetically pleasing, I guess, and just makes more sense, but it still looks good. I also added a donation manager, so every month you will get donations from said source, and that will fund your endeavors trying to save as many lives as you can. Currently it's based on the number of lives you have saved, but it's actually based on the total lives saved, so it kind of grows exponentially, and it's going really quick, like super quick, and that's not the system I'm gonna end up using in the final thing, but it still takes into account the lives saved and applies that to the amount of donations, or rather the donation amount. It will still be next thing. I also added a saved lives manager. So each worker over time will save lives and that will be tracked in this script. Again, like I said with the donation manager, it's only tracking the total lives saved, not the amount between month to month, but that shouldn't be too hard to implement. I actually want to have it so it tracks month to month so you can kind of see this growth and progress over time. And I also added a bit of movement to the workers. So now when you place them, they kind of oscillate around the room, just a simple sine graph or sine wave that I'm using to do that. It's more than likely not going to be the final animation or just way they're going to move, but it's a little more interesting, makes the game feel a little bit more alive.
Hey Garrett, how's the training been?
Going well. I've started to actually combo my 540 kick, which is cool because actually if I do it right, I get more power out of it. I'm also trying to start learning the cheat gainer and the back handspring because I want to get comfortable with going back over my head again because I've previously done backflips, but I'm kind of scared again. So this will hopefully help me get back to that. So I got a little crazy with Excel the other day and I started tracking the total development time of this game. So here's a graph of the total development so far. As you can see, I've spent 50 minutes on art, 305 minutes on programming, and a whopping 5 minutes on animation.
Looks like someone likes to program to avoid artwork because they're bad at it.
Hey, get back here, you little. For the next steps, I want to do some more art and actually learn how to do good art. There's kind of some merit to what he was saying, that I want to get better with my artwork and kind of almost want to chunk it so I can have more good stuff. But I really want to focus on that next week, actually getting some more art done and making sure it looks good. I also want to try to finish the core loop of it. I'm getting close where I can actually kind of play through the game and kind of trying to start to balance it. I'm almost done implementing most of the mechanics on a basic level, but I kind of want to get that done sooner rather than later so I can start actually playing the full game. So for this week's question, I was in a Discord discussion with the wonderful Zero Tris and Anders Lumbjörk, and we were talking about sort of the content that goes into devlogs and what we think that the audience should see and whether we should put certain stuff out. There's kind of a balance between showing these kind of smaller improvements and not much visual progress, as opposed to showing bigger feature implementations and more visual stuff. So my question is, in devlogs, do you like to see the small little improvements and bug fixes, or would you rather just see the big additions and improvements? So this week, I'm gonna shout out two awesome people in the community, that is Welton King and Pigster. Walton has this awesome YouTube channel that I will link below, and I've especially liked his Wednesday live streams that he started recently. I also want to shout out Pigster because recently he's been leaving some really nice comments and interacting with the community. So much love to you guys. I will link you in the description below. And much love to all of you guys for watching this devlog. I really do appreciate all of you. And because I appreciate all of you, I want to make sure that you guys are okay. So if anyone is feeling the need that they need help or they need someone to talk to about anything, whether it's game dev or just life in general, please feel free to come talk to me. I won't tell anyone, it'll just be you and me. And if you really need help, I want to help you guys because you guys support me. So if you need someone to talk to about anything, I have links to my Discord, or at least my Discord account, and my Instagram where you can DM me there. I want to help out you guys. I want to make sure you guys are okay as well. So on that, I love all of you, and I will see you in the next devlog.